this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. All right, you guys, welcome to Popping Off on Intellectual Radio. You are tuned in to Cheryl Sistruck tonight. Popping Off is going to highlight Black entrepreneurs that's productive members of societies. We're going to update you on all the popping news, the good, the bad, the ugly out here in the world. The Lori Lightfoot Progress Report. I have a new picture of Lori, you guys. The Lori Lightfoot Progress Report with her brim on. Welcome, 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 you guys. Press share because we're going to pop off today. I want to know what in the coon age is going on tonight. Okay, we're going to do upliftment of Black people. And P is for powerful. O is for originality. P is for professionalism. The other P, you know, definitely is for Pretty Finesse Cosmetics. I is for informative. N is noticeably beautiful. That's Miss Sistrunk. Z-O, the O is for 100% correct. Anything that I tell you is absolutely correct, you guys. F is for fearless. I'm definitely fearless. I'm not scared to say what I want to say. And the last F is for favor beyond belief. I'm going to tell it to you guys how it TI is. The views shared and expressed on this show do not reflect Intellectual Radio. And if Cheryl Sistrunk doesn't say it, it doesn't reflect me. We all have different opinions, perspectives, and ideas. And we all going to learn how to disagree without being disagreeable. All right, everybody tuning in to Intellectual Radio. I'm looking at you guys. Hello, Neil, Kelly, David Jack. I want everybody to do one thing. Press share, press share, press share. Share me. I'm that juicy. Share me. My show, Popping Off, does not endorse any particular candidate or political ideology. We all share, as I said, different views, opinions, and perspectives. Now, March the 20th, you guys most definitely have to tune in. I will have a state rep that's running. His name is Joshua Flynn, and we'll go over different things about this political race that's going on. Okay, I just want to say one thing today. What in the coon age is going on? These lovely people said that Donald Trump is the best president they have ever seen and witnessed in their life. I don't know what they're drinking. I don't know if they were drinking Kool-Aid without sugar in it, but they need to stop that mess in the world. Okay? So what the coon age is going on today, we do not know. Okay, everybody, if you have, wait, let me get my picture, y'all. Y'all know I got to be fine, right? Somebody may see me. Somebody going to discover me. Okay, you guys. You guys have missed Super Tuesday. I need everybody to get up tomorrow morning. Get up and go register to vote. There are no excuses in real life. There are early voting sites all over Chicago, 51 sites to be exact, okay? So a lot of people that live on the south side, I need you guys to get up. On Saturdays, they're open from 9 to 5 p.m. Early voting, I think, is going on until March 16th. Let me double check it because I want everybody that is not have not voted yet because we missed Super Tuesday. And my thing with missing Super Tuesday, I've noticed that every presidential election, they always come with some coon aid for us to miss getting out the vote, right? I'm going to read down the list that they done did on us, and it actually works. That a lot of people are afraid to catch a cold, catch a disease, but y'all ain't scared to catch AIDS. Y'all out here having sex without condoms. You ain't scared to catch AIDS, but y'all scared to catch this coronavirus or whatever, allegedly, right? Now, let me get the dates for you, lovely people, because I want you guys to get up, get up, get up. We have to vote. It is not a joke in Chicago. They are playing with us, telling us that it is such a serious disease when Lysol can kill this coronavirus. You guys keep your hands washed. Keep some gloves on if you like. Don't touch your money. Anybody that is worried about the coronavirus, put all of your money in a plastic bag. Put it outside your door. Notify me where you live, and I'll come, check it all out for you to make sure it does not have no coronavirus on it, okay? I know this month is allegedly International Women's Month, right? I couldn't get a woman to stop spending her income tax to come sit on my panel and crack a couple of jokes. So I don't know what you women are doing today, but what in the coon is going on? Y'all get a few dollars and lose y'all polar mind. But let me get these dates because y'all done tricked me today. Okay, early voting, you guys. Remember, the key dates are March 17th. This is the presidential primary election, everybody. Let me see when is early voting ending. The last day of early voting is March 16th. So today, y'all have 10 days to go vote. There are no excuses in real life. Monday through Saturday from 9 to 5. On the south side, y'all can go to 43rd and King Drive. That is where the King Center is there. A lot of libraries are open. Thurgood Marshall Library, 75th and Racine. There's no excuse over there. Go Blacks Building, 1615 West Chicago. There's no excuses. Kilbourne Park, 3501 North Kilbourne. Do not make me go off. Everybody that know how to read, go get the red eye. It tells you all of the voting sites. There are 51 voting sites. Tomorrow they are open from 9 to 5. And we want all of you lovely people to get up and get out. Do not let this government fool you guys with this coronavirus. But let me read the list off right quick of you, so you lovely people will know every disease that they brought out every time it was a presidential election. And maybe some of y'all, because you do not vote, may not notice what goes on. But they do this every year, and we fall for it every year, which is amazing. So we want you guys to get up, get out tomorrow. Now, in 2004, they had SARS. 2008, it was bird flu. 2010, it was swine flu. 2012, it was MERS. 2014, it was Ebola. 2016, it was the Zika virus. Then 2018, they brought back the Ebola. Now this year, 2020, is Corona. So all y'all got to do is wash your hands and take you some baths. Now y'all know what to do. Wash your hands, keep you some Lysol, keep you some Clorox wipe, wash your dishes with bleach. Y'all ain't got no problems, okay? And when you got to cough and sneeze and cough inside of your shirt. Do not sneeze and cough to the left and to the right. Because if you sneeze on me, God bless your ministry. I'm gonna go straight off. All right. Now I want you guys to save the date. We're back to this every day because I'm trying to turn all of my viewers into productive members of society. Dorothy Brown's Second Chance Expungement Summit is Saturday, June 6th. It's approaching, you guys, 2020. A full service expungement summit for adults and juveniles. Y'all know y'all done did some crime and you know your kids bad. Let's get their records expunged. The petition, uh, preparation and filing. The doors open at 8:30 and they close at 6. There will be volunteer attorneys that will be on site to help each and every one of you guys. All you need to do is go to 35th in Michigan, everybody, and that's the pre-registration and your rap sheet. They're going to give you your fingerprints and your rap sheet, and you guys can go to the Church of God, Apostolic Church of God, 6320 South Dorchester. I want you guys to screenshot it, save the date, because this is very important for anyone that has a criminal record that is a misdemeanor, and some felonies they're forgiving, probably the marijuana felonies. So I need you guys to get up and get out. Now we're gonna go. There's so many things I want to talk about. I want to talk about Emmett Till. I want to talk about the Rosewood Massacre, January the 1st, 1923. I want to also talk about Nate Wood's execution. Um, what I will start with, I'll start with the Rosewood Massacre. My son is a senior at Kenwood, and they asked my son to write a alternate ending for the Rosewood Massacre. And what I didn't understand with this white privilege, or I don't know if the teacher is Caucasian because it couldn't have been a black teacher, but the teacher was a damn fool today. The reason I tell y'all that is because she asked my son to write an alternate ending to the Rosewood Massacre. A lot of people don't know about the Rosewood Massacre. The Rosewood Massacre, um, a white woman lied on a black man to her white husband. She was cheating with someone that was Caucasian, and she lied and said that it was a black man that she was cheating with. The white man got all of his Ku Klux Klan friends, and they went to Rosewood because that's where she says the gentlemen were at, and where the black men were at. And they went there and they allegedly hung and killed so many black people. They will only tell you that it was 6 blacks and 2 whites that died, but it was hundreds of people that died because the survivors that were children at that time told the stories. The children, the people that were 7 and 9 years old, they told the story. So my son's teacher at Kenwood told him to write an alternate ending for the Rosewood Massacre. And this is what we wrote. Um, the Rosewood alternate ending. My mom remembered this January 1st, 1923. Rosewood Massacre. It's foolish to think that there could have been an alternate ending. White women have been lying on black men and doing something. White women have been lying on black men doing something to them for 70 years. Emmett Till lost his life because of a white woman's lie. If John Wright, that was the only white man that was living on Rosewood, on the Rosewood grounds with the black people, right? If John Wright would have stood up for the blacks instead of hiding them in his house, I think it could have been different. So I don't know what they thought my son was going to write. I'm sorry. You bring your children into the light. You do not sugarcoat this and show them the world no different than the world truly is. I don't know if they knew who his mama is, but y'all not going to sugarcoat what white America has done to black America. And my children can't learn no lies. They got to learn the truth. They got to learn how everything goes. Even with I'm gonna save the police misconduct for Lori. I got 10 more minutes before I get to Lori because I'm gonna shut her down in the city of Chicago. But this is the key. You want always to tell your children the truth. Show them the world that they are living in. Do not make them think, oh, Emmett Till did something wrong. No, 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 no. Emmett Till was murdered. Emmett Till was lynched. Maybe Till Mobley took his body once they found it, and she made sure that she left the casket open so the world can see how horrible and how crooked and how low down, dirty white America is. And that is why I make sure that he told the young lady, his teacher, that there's no alternate ending for the Rosewood Massacre, because if it was, these people would be here to tell the ending themselves. So I don't want you lovely people that are raising your sons to raise your sons to be stupid and to be ignorant and to be passive. No. You want to raise your sons to be revolutionary, to be intelligent, to be productive members of society, and you want them to understand how this game goes. You want them to understand white privilege. You want them to understand that everything is not going to go in your favor. That's not a reason to give up. That's not a reason to commit suicide. Okay. So you always want your children to know the real truth of it all. Okay. All right. So let's go directly to the Nate Woods execution. A lot of you guys may have seen Sean King, T.I., and everybody hollering about Nathaniel Woods because he was executed on Thursday night, just hours after the Supreme Court had initially granted it a temporary stay, but the Supreme Court ultimately reversed the decision. So this is Nathaniel Woods, everybody. I know you've been seeing it all over the world, and a lot of stars were upset. But here's the thing with the case. They're saying that Nathaniel Woods is the young man that opened the door when the police came, and the other gentleman is the one that shot the cop. So they're trying to say that he was an accomplice with the case. What is amazing to me that the young man didn't speak up before then. Like the gentleman that did commit the crime, he said that he acted alone. But what they're looking at is that he was in the house as if that he may have knew the plan that they was going to kill white people. I don't know, but I would have to go deep and depth into the case to really find out. But this is the key. What I'm trying to show you guys on this. If you know that your friends are crooked, you know the people you hang with keep guns and do this, do that. You have no business with them people. So when they trying to make you an accomplice because you was there, you were there. You get it? So you have to watch the company that you keep because these people will get you incarcerated. Now I'm gonna read what Ti wrote on Instagram. The stay of execution was lifted, so they are going to lynch Nate Woods in 2020. Let's be honest about this. This is not a mistake. This isn't by chance. They haven't. They have defiant intentions to steal, kill, and destroy us. Make no mistakes about it. And to the King Nate Woods and his family, I truly apologize that I didn't become aware of what y'all were going through and acted sooner. Please know that we will still be fighting for you to bring justice to your family and to hold these evil people who hide behind the law accountable. God will have the last laugh. So laugh at, so laugh it up now, Governor Kay Ivey. God will have a special place prepared for you where you would have to answer for all your wickedness. And not just that, Governor. A lot of people are going to have to answer for their wickedness that they did. The people in Rosewood, the people with Emmett Till. I'm so sorry I wasn't able to get it done. I'm completely distraught and discouraged and outraged at all at the same time. But I know there's a greater purpose. May God accept you into your next phase of existence, Nate. I've never met you, but somehow I love you, brother. And I'm moved by your bravery. You're a freedom fighter and a martyr for our culture. We won't forget you. I'm so effing sad about this. I'm trying so hard not to harbor hate in my heart and urge others to do so. Okay. I love what T.I. wrote, but also, as Cheryl Sistruck just said, y'all have to watch the company you keep. Y'all know these people are criminals and crooks and robbers and rapers, and y'all still want to hang with them. So we have to find out the deeper part of the case because I don't have everything on it. I just know that the young man was executed, but I know also you don't wait till they get to your death sentence to speak out. You supposed to speak out every year. Try to continue to get you some lawyers together and get the right family members together with you that can help you. So this is the purpose of raising your sons to be productive members of society, showing them how to balance a checkbook, showing them how to save some money. Because when they get in trouble, they shouldn't have to run to mama. They should already have something saved up from all these jobs that they done worked and be able to pay for a lawyer to help them. But this young man here, God bless his soul, made whatever part he played in it, and he talked long as he talked to God about it, God understands it. We may never understand it, but God understands it all, and God will right the wrong. So if he was wrongfully put to death, God will settle the score later. So that's what we're doing with Nate Woods, you guys. So we want to give T.I., Sean King, and everybody a hand clap for just even attempting to save this young man's life, you guys. And as I said, you guys, I want you guys to get up tomorrow and go vote. Everybody that just tuned in to Intellectual Radio and popping off with Cheryl Sistruck. If you're an African American, you owed it to our ancestors, your ancestors, to vote. They were beating, they were beaten, jailed, and murdered for your right to vote. Do your research and make a choice. But your choice should never be not to vote. Honor the vote. Make this go viral. We cannot afford to lose one vote. Because if we don't get up and vote, Donald Trump is going to win again. Whether we like Bernie Sanders, whether we like Joe Biden, there are no excuses in real life. You guys need to get up, get out, and vote. Okay? So absolutely, we most certainly need to get up, get out, and vote. Oh, this one is so funny. I found this on Instagram. When powerful white men use words like lynching and witch hunt to describe their perceived persecution, it's because there are no historical analogs to white male persecution. There's no term for it because historically there's no such thing. There has never been a white crime really that they can historically say that they were persecuted and that they was lynched and they was hung by the trees, and that they were murdered for a good cause, because there's no such thing as that, you guys. So get out, get up tomorrow, everybody. I need you to go vote. If you do not know where to go vote, all you have to do is go online to chicagoelections.gov, chicagoelections.gov, and we need to make a difference in Chicago, because absolutely I will be showing my I voted sticker tomorrow, and I challenge each and every one of you guys that is looking at me right now to post your I voted stickers tomorrow. A lot of people's work Monday through Friday, so Saturday there are no excuses. I want everybody to get up from 9 to 5. And on Sundays they're open from 10 to 4. So you know what? Technically, there's no excuse. ChicagoElections.gov. I need everybody to get up tomorrow. We need to rock the vote, because so many people have died for us to have this right. And I'm going to execute my right. My son just turned 18. He will post his I voted sticker tomorrow. Praise the Lord for you, Miss Janine Johnson. So for tuning in, thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, Cashlyn, Miss Gilmore, Daniel Boom. So listen, you guys, we need to rock this vote tomorrow, because there are no second chances to get it right. Donald Trump is trying to hold that seat because the Republicans have given him the power to do wrong. So we got to stop him in his tracks right now, you guys. Let's see what time it is. Oh, this is finna get good, you guys. Okay, this is finna get good. Don't y'all faint. But look, y'all, one more time. What in the Kool-Aid is going on? All of these black people, whoever they are, said this is the best president in the world. And Donald Trump, it is. They praying for him. They got their hands lifted up for him. But I tell you, ain't no fool like an old fool. I learned that years ago. My bishop taught me ain't no fool like an old fool. And all these is some damn fools. You get it? Anybody that thinks Donald Trump has did anything to help us, y'all are some damn fools. In the city of Chicago, United States of America, everywhere that you're looking at me from, intellectual radio, they some damn fools. All right, you guys, let's start. It's 7:30, and this gonna be good. I'm gonna blow y'all socks off today. Okay. I want to make you guys laugh. I've been spending my money so you guys can laugh. We are now on the Lori Lightfoot report card. I went and printed her a picture out to show Lori with her brim on, standing with all her male comrades, looking more stutter than them. Gone, boo. So she got it going on. She got her brim on, her Stacey Adams on. And Lori Lightfoot said to the American public that it was disturbing to see two black officers tussling and wrestling with a white man. Let me get the dope fiend for y'all on CTA. This young man here is the young man that they were trying to wrestle down. His name is Ariel Roman. Ariel Roman is a career criminal. Ariel Roman had drugs on him. Ariel Roman was high at the time. The officers, I think he jumped the train at CTA. He walked through all the cars trying to elude the police. Um, he tussled with the police. The police maced him. That didn't work. They used the tasers. That didn't work. I don't know what drugs he had. Cause baby, them some powerful drugs. Maybe I need to take a few of them. Because he was able to fight off two black officers. But this is what I want you lovely black officers to understand, which I never understood why any African American want to be a police, but I get it. Y'all want to protect and serve. Everybody goes with this code of blue. But baby, that code of blue don't work for you, boo. That code of blue only works for Caucasians. It does not work for African Americans. And anyone that disagrees, let me help you along. Sergeant John Poulos is still on the force after he killed two black African Americans. Let me show y'all him. You see what color he is? He's still on the force now. He done killed two black African American people, young boys, and he's still there. But they got the two black African American. They done relinquished them of their police power. Wait, let me read this other statement because it's so funny to me. But this is my thing with black African American people that are on the CPD. I guess they're letting you know to know your place because they didn't shoot him until after they exhausted all their resources, their taser, the mace. They jumping on his back trying to get him, trying to subdue him. Usually with a black African American man, we already dead after the first hello. You get it? So there is white privilege, absolutely. And I don't want y'all to think that name, but see, this is what African Americans have to face when they decide to pick up that blue uniform that is not for us, not by us, you know, it's against you. And a lot of people will say, no, no, it's not. Oh, yes, it is, because um, they took their badges from them. Wait a minute, let me get this. I most certainly screenshot all of it because I'll be so ready to tell y'all what they say about them. Let me get it because it's too funny. But absolutely, this cold blue is not for you. CPD, listen now. CPD sent a message to all black policemen. You all can do what the white police officers can do. Oh, I fear for my life, or I thought he had a gun. You can't do what they do. CPD announced that the officers involved in the shooting at the Grand Red Line Station have been relieved of their police powers, pending the outcome of an investigation. Now they let what's the man name that shot Laquan McDonald? They let him keep his police powers until they convicted him. You get it? So y'all cannot do what white America can do. You say, hey, honey, who paid them to touch that man? You so stupid, Mimi. Listen to this. Y'all cannot do what white America do. This is white privilege in Chicago, okay? Don't let Lori Lightfoot being an African American make y'all think that the rules have changed for you. It has not. Even Lori said when she saw it, oh, that's disturbing. That's her favorite word. It's the dumbest word in the world to me. Oh, that's disturbing. What is disturbing about it, Lori? But it wasn't disturbing when Laquan McDonald was shot 16 times. I ain't heard her make a statement about that. But y'all have to understand that it is stacked against you. We have Kim Fox fighting uh, for her life because they got a big, powerful Caucasian man that's ready to take that spot. But he gonna get it if y'all don't get up out them beds and brush that corona up off you. Only corona I know is that beer that y'all got. That corona, is it a corona? Ain't no real corona. Y'all drinking the coronas. But I need y'all to get up and get out your bed tomorrow and Sunday. They are open for you guys to vote all up and down the street, at every library, everywhere. So there are no excuses in real life. And Lori Lightfoot, I'm wondering, should I give her a pass, you guys, this week? Should I give her another idea on how this should have been handled? Or do she need a whole foot up her shabazz for letting this go on the way that it went on? And y'all know what I'm gonna get Lori today. I wish I could hit it in the head with a dough, but I can't do it because it's illegal. But I'm gonna put a whole foot up her shabazz because she, by that statement saying this is disturbing. What was disturbing about it? It was never disturbing when your Chicago police were shooting all these African Americans in Inglewood and all up and downtown. It was not disturbing when y'all blocked our black African American children to come downtown to the Bean and to Millennium Park. Why is two African Americans trying to stop this career criminal? This what was he arrested for? He did so many crimes. I mean, but they put the black people lives out there. They don't tell about what this Caucasian man done did and how much drugs he had in his pocket. Why they ain't told us that? So what his family when they did, they went and got them a lawyer, and then they went back to the Grand Station and did a march with a couple of black people with them. And all I did when I saw the march, I did like this. Are y'all serious? But y'all have to be careful, be careful, be careful. Just because you take these positions and they may give you 80,000 and 90,000, the people don't care nothing about you. They care nothing about you. What in the coon aid is going on? And there's a lot of coon aid going on at CPD. You got to have a complexion for the protection. And they did not have a complexion to keep them the spots they got. But protect and serve until they serve you. So that's the end of Lori Lightfoot with this mess and shibest they got going on. I don't know what to tell y'all about it, but all I say is I'm going to twist my lip. Mr. Reeves, thank you for joining in. You missed me, Mr. Reeves. Okay, I want to tell y'all about some police corruption. Maybe y'all don't know this, but y'all know I try to put you up on everything. No shade to you, Mr. Reeves. You know I love you, baby. Like a kid love cookies, boo. But y'all know I'll be doing my little research. Journey of a judge is gone from Chicago buyback to Cicero shoot. You guys may not be aware, a Cook County judge turned in a gun in Chicago. Police, as part of a buyback program. Y'all know how they tell you turn the guns in and they give you a $50 gift card or whatever. 13 years ago, you guys, he turned his gun in. The gun mysteriously turned up 8 years later next to the body of a young man shot to death by a Cicero police officer. Oh, did y'all hear me? The judge turned the gun in Chicago at a police buyback program. They supposed to give him a $50 card or whatever they was giving out. And the gun mysteriously turned up 8 years later next to the body of a young man shot to death by a Cicero police officer. So how did our Chicago police take this gun? And they gave it to how did the Cicero police officer get it? So did he have a wife that was the Chicago police officer? Did he have a husband that was the Chicago police officer? But it turned up to a dead man's body. I think the young man was black, you guys. In Cicero. Cicero officials are now posed to write a $3.5 million settlement to the members of the dead man's family. Pay them people. Pay them people. Pay them. Now you telling me I done turned my gun in and y'all say that the little boy had a gun. He shot at me. Y'all, the gun is laid down back his body. They run the ballistics on the gun and they go knock on the judge door. They knock on the judge door to ask the judge, where's this? Your gun is found in the murder. William Stewart Bold drove a South Side Chicago. He drove to a South Side Chicago church 13 years ago to turn over his late father's handgun to Chicago police as part of a buyback program. Are y'all listening? Aimed to keeping the firearms off the street. A Cook County judge in domestic relation cases, Boyd expected the weapon to be inventoried and destroyed like thousands of others over the years. He was wrong, you guys. Instead, the gun mysteriously turned up 8 years later next to the body of a young man shot to death by a Cicero police officer. The cop, with a history of discipline problems, is now off the force collecting disability and pension because of a post-traumatic stress from the incident. Wait, y'all. So the police were so distraught that he killed this boy that now he went on leave collecting a disability pension for post-traumatic stress. And the bull begins. Okay, you guys. Wait, y'all. I got to get this to y'all in the raw because y'all ain't going to believe it. Now, it is the life. Wait a minute. But it is the life and times of Boyd Smith & Wesson 38 caliber revolver, serial number J515268, that is raising new questions about potential police malfeasance that scratches across police misconduct that stretches across city lines. The Chicago Police Department has launched an internal affairs investigation after learning from the Better Government Association that a gun it was supposed to have destroyed instead turned up at the scene of a police shooting. The latest episode in a widespread problem with confiscated guns disappearing from police custody. Now, how that gun get from Chicago police lockup to the Cicero police, and they lay the gun down and played like the boy was shooting at them, and laid the gun down on the floor next to his body and said, "We found the gun." Oh, after 5 years of contentious litigation in a federal civil rights case over the shooting, Cicero officials are now posed to write a $3.5 million settlement check to the members of the dead man's family who claim police planted the gun to cover up an unjustified shooting. The Cicero Town Council agreed this July to approve the settlement and is expected to take a final vote soon. No, they can give me my money. Absolutely, Landry. They were supposed to destroy those weapons. The weapons are sent to the evidence and recovery section, which is, see, this is the Chicago police talking, y'all, which is manned with civilians. Oh, don't put it on the civilians, Landry. Don't put it on the civilians. Tell me something else but the civilians. But I take your word for it, Landry. But this is what I'm saying. Even if, we're doing a synopsis right quick. Even if a civilian that worked for the CPD, they work for y'all, took the gun out. How did the gun get to the Cicero police that killed the boy? So they said the boy had a gun. The boy had a gun, and it popped up at the scene. No, the gun was planted. They have figured it out. They have did all of this research that the gun was planted, Landry. I love you. But the gun was planted, you guys. That is the reason why they planted $3.5 million to the family. But I wouldn't have took 3.5. They would have to give me 55.5. Because y'all done took my son's life. He could have been the next president of the United States. So you got to know how to go on and stand and do them tears and cry and tell them how a productive member of society your son is, and that your son could have been this, your son could have been that, and they add up and total it up from what your family say. Okay? All right, you guys. But I wouldn't be waiting till July. They had to pay me once they found out that my son didn't have a gun. Underlying both developments is a central question. How did the gun, the boy's father, find his way from what was supposed to be locked Chicago police custody room to a tiny patch of pavement next to the body of 22-year-old? Oh, he was a Latin. He was a Latino, y'all, a Latin Council game member, Cesar A. Munoz. Boyd, a judge for nearly 20 years. Now, the judge has been on the bench for 20 years, y'all, is understandably upset that his gun was involved in someone's death. He drove to Chicago, gave the gun to the Chicago police. Somehow, the gun came up in a shooting that killed somebody. The Cicero police killed them. Now, they go back, notify the judge that we found your gun. Your gun was involved in the shooting. They was finna come to arrest the judge or do something to the judge. They questioning the judge. The judge said, no, 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 no. I gave that gun such and such a day to the Chicago police, and he showed them the certificate that CPD gave him for the gun for turning it in. Okay, now I'm doing the right thing, and in the process, someone didn't do what they were supposed to do. Boyd said in the interview. This is the judge talking, y'all. That calls into question the process. What's happening after you turn these weapons in? Oh, okay. In a June 29th affidavit filed as part of a federal lawsuit in the case, Boyd detailed his history with the gun, including how he purchased it 40 years ago so his father would feel safe. The allegations that ended up a police throwdown is one Cicero police have adamantly denied in court findings. So they're saying they didn't put it down. But the judge is saying we gave it to CPD and we thought it was going to be inventoried and destroyed. But it ended up in Cicero in the murder that was turned into CPD. So somebody picked it up. Somebody took it out the door. Somebody gave it to their cousin. And it don't look like no gang members can get in CPD inventory to pick the gun up and take it out the door. So, I mean, talk to me like I'm a damn fool if y'all won't. But come on now. They say retire, anything is possible. Yeah, he's retired because he has post-traumatic stress, Landry. I want to know what he's distraught about. What he's distraught about? That gun belonged to a judge. That's what he's distraught about. He ain't distraught about the murder, because he probably done killed a few people. He distraught about, damn, I done put the gun on the wrong body at the wrong time. That's what he's distraught about. Because now, not only is they gonna play the 3.5 million to the family, now he's gonna be convicted of murder. Oh, he ain't getting no slick. He's gonna be convicted of murder, right? So his life is over. His life is over, baby. So I tell y'all, anytime y'all turn, listen, break the guns up, destroy them yourself, because they're getting out killing our kids. I don't know, you know. But this is the first instance where we have heard that the gun belonged to a judge, a Cook County judge. That could have just, I know CPD could have fell up out their seat. I wonder why Lori didn't say nothing about this, that this was disturbing. Why this one disturbing to a couple of people that should be talking up about this case, you know? And wait a minute, I want y'all to hear what the officer said about the boy. During the investigation, Shulo backed up his colleague's story. You know, his homie backed it up now. In one interview with the state police just days after the shooting, Shulo dramatically described to investigators staring straight down the barrel of the handgun and Munivi's, I don't know how to pronounce his name, left hand. He was going to shoot me through the window, Shulu told Cicero police. If it wasn't for Gority, he would have shot me right through the glass. The bullet pierced Munuvi's right lung, according to the autopsy, as he struggled to breathe. He complained to the police that it burns, records show. He died of a gunshot wound to the back. Now, wait a minute. Now, that don't even sound right. You telling me he got the gun to the window that's forward facing you. How did he get shot in the back? Was the little boy running away from the crowd? See, come on now. I need to work for CPD or something. I could be an investigator. So the whole thing stinks to high heaven, everybody. The Munuvi's family attorney has a dramatic different theory. Oh, asserting that Gravetti shot an unarmed man and the gun was planted by police to cover up an unjustified shooting. BGA attorney Matt Topic works for Lovy's firm, but has no connection to the case and was not consulted for the story. Lovey said the gun's journey clearly raised questions. Yes, it does. About what happened after the boy handed it over to the Chicago police as part of the gun buyback program. They're talking about the judge. Our guy is dead. We cannot ask him. But we do know it was last seen in the possession of law enforcement. Oh, not until nearly 2 years after the little boy's death did state police ask for a federal trace of the gun. So the boy had been dead 2 years, y'all, before they even traced the gun. Oh, because he was an ex-gang member? Oh, is that why they didn't trace the gun? By the Federal Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives. They identified boy as one who bought it from an Oak Lawn dealer in 1977. So the judge bought the gun in 1977. He turned the gun in. I'll tell y'all when he turned it in. What year did it say? It says 13 years ago he turned it in. So I got to subtract. So he turned it in, you guys. What is it? 2012, 2010, 9, 8, 7, 2007. Okay. The Illinois State Police and Cicero each said it was the other's responsibility to investigate the history of the gun. So CPD say it was y'all responsibility. Cicero police say it was y'all responsibility. Nobody wanted to investigate where the gun came from. Y'all see my face, right? Okay. But that didn't matter anyway because Manuvi had it. They said they didn't need to investigate it because the little boy had the gun. According to Matt Budewinkle, a state police spokesman who says his agency stands by its finding that Manuvi pointed the gun at Gaviti before being shot. The lies they tell. Anybody could allege anything after the fact and file a lawsuit. Okay. But what he can't allege, what that little boy can't allege, is that the gun belonged to a Cook County judge. So it all still points back to CPD, Chicago, Illinois, and Cook County judge. So at the end of the day, it don't even look right. The way y'all trying to put the puzzle pieces in, they not going to fit. Because if it don't fit, what did Johnny Cochran say? If it don't fit, you must quit. But this one, if it don't fit, pay them people. But I don't know why the family settled for 3.5. On the strength, y'all killed my son. Y'all planted a gun. Did you hear that rhyme? You killed my son. You planted a gun. I need 99.1. So, so based on the state police finding, the Cook County State's Attorney Office closed its review of the shooting with a letter they read in part. We have completed our review of the matter and found no conduct by the officer which would give rise to criminal charges until they found out that the gun belonged to the judge. So Chicago police recover thousands of guns every year, many through buyback programs, but also many that are seized during arrest. So far this year, Chicago police say they have confiscated more than 5,000 guns, and the guns buyback from 2006 to 2012 yielded more than 23,000 weapons, according to the 2013 audit of the gun buyback program by Chicago Inspector General. So any family that feels that their children were wrongfully shot, that their children did not have the gun, make sure that that gun is tested, because do not let them tell you that, ooh, he had the gun, ooh, she had the gun. No, you want the gun tested, and you want to make sure that the findings are not that the gun was turned into CPD and it ended up in Dangerville, okay? You want to guarantee that the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives will test all of these guns. Don't let them tell y'all it's an open and closed case. You want to see all the paperwork. But condolences to their family, because that's some low down dirty. Is that low down dirty? That they took the gun. It was a judge gun. They didn't even know it was a judge gun. They just thought they had something. God bless their ministry, because there's a lot of people heads gonna roll on this one. Plus, it's election time. There's a lot of people heads gonna roll on. They planted a gun on the boy, and the gun turned out to be a judge gun that turned the gun in 2012. Y'all some low down, y'all some low down dirty dogs, CPD. Well, wait, let me do this last thing right quick, because my time is winding down, you guys. I want to give a condolence to my cousin. This is my cousin, white boy, daughter. Her name is Jessie Kelch. Her grandfather on her mother's side passed. Her grandfather's name is, let me see, she give me his name. She did not give, oh, his name is John Kelch, everybody. He was 93 years old. He is the last of 20 kids. He was in the Army. He served both during World War II and the Korean War. I want to let my cousin know, Jessie Kelch, that absolutely your granddaddy is in our prayers here at Intellectual Radio. Cheryl Sistruck sends her condolences to you, because absolutely, he absolutely supposed to be honored World War II and the Korean War, and he made it to 93 years old. So when you guys get into that homegoing service, there's nothing to cry about, because God blessed them with 20 extra years. So y'all supposed to get up in that building shouting and telling God, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because 93 is what we're trying to reach. 93 or 100, you guys. All right. I hope you guys enjoy my show. Let me close out, read my what I read every week, you guys, to uplift you guys and to let you know that God is still there, that God still cares. Cheryl Sistruck cares. Intellectual Radio cares. Your terrible job is the dream of the unemployed. Your house is the dream of the homeless. Your smile is the dream of the depressed. Your health is the dream of the ill. So don't let difficult times make you forget your blessings, And everybody get them a new pair of shoes together because Oprah Winfrey failed. That wasn't nothing but Kobe and Michael Jackson them throwing her on the floor. But get you some good shoes so you ain't got to, be embarrassed when you trip and fall. Thank you guys. Intellectual Radio. See you guys next week.
Shout out to my loners, undercover stoners. We up most of the time, cause the weight is on the shoulders. We're not kids no more, we're older. We look around the corners, we tip most of the times.